Hello, hello. Can you hear my voice? Is everything okay? Audio levels look okay. Okay. How many times have you seen this screen today? This suddenly came out of nowhere, but it wasn't a surprise to anyone because apparently it was leaked in some way. I don't know. Anyway, hello and welcome. This is the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, as you could tell. I was pretty interested in checking it out, but before I do, I suppose I should give a bit of backstory as to where I stand in this entire series, since it appears to be a whole debacle of original versus remaster when it comes to like the lighting and whether or not the game's the same and everything. So, I never played the original. I never had access until way, way later when I got the game on discount. I don't remember if it was on Bethesda's thing or Steam. I'll have to check just to make sure. But I was actually saving that until like we started getting a bigger following just to like make a thing about it. And then this suddenly comes out of nowhere. And so it's like, well, now I gotta stream it because it looks really good. Better than Skyrim, better than ESO even. So, I'll be checking it out. I have played Skyrim. I've played through the entirety of it back when it was on 360. That is with all the DLCs, all the quests, literally everything with very small exceptions. And then I proceeded to do the cheat with the infinite alchemy and then enchanting and restoration potions. So yeah, there's that. I played a little bit of Daggerfall. My dad played Morrowind. I didn't play Morrowind. Actually, no, I played a little bit of Morrowind, but I remember not liking the UI. I don't know, had a bit of old game syndrome, but I'm sure if I did a playthrough now, I would probably be fine with it. But yeah, never played Oblivion before, and I'm excited to check out the remaster. But I do want to say that I did have to reduce the graphic settings a bit because memory usage was kind of nuts. I'm going to be fiddling with settings as we go, just to see what the limits are. Anyway, let's get into it.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Dang. I'm glad that ESO gave context in some degree to Oblivion, at least. I did play a lot of ESO, not all of it because live service, but
This is the 27th of last
yeah,
seed.
it did give some context to this.
433. These are the closing days of the third era and the final hours of my life.
There's the theme. Very nice. And I've only dropped exactly 38 frames, so I'm happy. Alrighty, so let's see what we're up against. God, it looks so good though, already. I just hope my computer will be able to handle it. Load screen's a bit rough though. Ah, there we go. Okay. Looks like everything's smooth. A little not high fidelity because of the medium graphic settings, but I'll fiddle with that. Alright, what are we dealing with? Imperial, do we have racial passives? I'm sure we do. Breton, Dark Elf, High Elf, Argonian, Khajiit, Nord Orc, Red God, Wood Elf. I wonder what kind of build I'm even gonna make. I'm already overwhelmed. Maybe I should roll a dice. I have one of these somewhere. Hold on. Do I have... I don't have the Dragonology dice. Dang it. There's a site for this. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Give me a sec while I roll an RNG generator because I honestly don't care which one of these I play. Rolling. Give me a sec. Let me set this. So it's 1 through 10. Corresponding number. We rolled a 2. 2 is Breton. In addition to their quick and perceptive grasp of spellcraft, even the humblest of Bretons can boast a resistance to magical energies. They're particularly skilled at summoning and healing magic. Well, now I have to play this class because I am of the healer archetype, but no one knows it yet. Alright. And then you have variants. The child, you're always spending time on the docks of one of the islands, gaining some money by helping merchants carrying their goods and learning from their adventures. Being from High Rock, you were raised in the homeland of the Bretons. No thanks, because the homeland means Daggerfall Covenant. Daggerfall Covenant is my sworn enemy, at least in ESO. So, next, body. Types, we've got type 1, type 2, feminine, masculine. We'll go with masculine, young, old. Yeah. Tone, let's see. Do I want to make me, or do I want to make a new guy? I'm thinking maybe a new guy. Go with a bit more of a slightly earthy tone. Yeah. Next. Oh god, I'm gonna be here forever, aren't I? What is up with your hairline? When you're browsing Uber Eats and can't decide on one thing or another. Maybe this. Maybe that. No. Maybe. No. We'll give him a bit of a kinder look. Inner ridge. Down, up. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Ah. Ugh. Ah. Yeah. That's fine. Outer ridge. The warrior versus the devious. Oh no. We'll go with whatever. This is fine. Cheeks. Concavity, convexity. Gaunt versus full. Yeah, this is fine. Mr. Freeman. Cheekbones. Yes. Pronounced shallow. Yes. Thin, wide. Good God, look at this football ad. God, we're going middle of the road with a lot of these. Chin. You know, the one time I played Dark Souls, like the first one, I made a character with a very big nose and a very big chin. Like, no joke, he looked like a crescent moon. He also had kind of bluish skin. Called him the Nose. I think I might recreate the nose. Yeah, we're making the nose. Chin. Let's see. Oh. Hold on. Wait. Yes, this is good. Okay, and whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, this is fine. We want to give him that crescent moon shape. Oh. Mm. Mm. He's got crimson chin aura. No, we'll go pointy. We want pointy. Short, tall. Oh my god, it's so pointy. Yes, this is exactly what we need. And thin, yes. Oh my god. You could use that to open a beer bottle. Goodness. Alright. Eyes. Did he have tiny eyes or big? I think he had tiny eyes. Ugh. Ugh. My god. What a menace. He's seen some stuff. We'll go a bit on the tinier. Oh my god. What is happening here? What? Oh. Ugh. I don't like that. I think we'll stay on the middle apart together. Wait. Oh my god. Do we give him the outset eyes like some prey animal, or do we give him the forward-facing eyes like an apex predator? Oh my god, this is so funny. We'll go... We'll go a bit further apart. Let's do that. Yeah. Alright. Now what is this? Ratios? Oh yes, it needs to be high. It needs to be really high up. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, is he had a sloped forehead. We're talking full-on Neanderthal status. Oh my. Oh my god. Whoa. Wait. Why did... He's got the anime chin. Even I don't have a chin like that. Hold on. Ugh. It looks like he's holding in a fart. And is having difficulty. Yes. Then what? Oh my god. How much hot air is in this guy's head, I wonder? Forehead? Let's see. Megamind! He's... The man's legit Megamind. Oh no. Wait. Stop. Please, game. Oh my god. I can't. I cannot. We're gonna be... No, we gotta... We gotta make a choice here. Maybe... Yeah, because it's... Okay, so it's considering the forward and not the whole. Yeah, we're just gonna go middle of the road here, but god dang. This is so funny. Alright, now what is this? Oh my. Those brows, though. Ew. Look at the way it moves when you adjust it. Ugh. The hair. I think this is fine. Jaw. God. Yes, well, not like, again, not like Neanderthal, but we need it forward a bit. And then, ew. Oh my god. It's like alien. And now it's Giga Chad. Oh my god. Oh, that. We gotta. No, we need a point. He needs to make a point, pun intended. Ew. Oh my, wait. Oh my god. Look at this creature. It's a real creature feature. Alright, this is the jawline, so that would be... Oh my god. It just keeps going. How pointy can we make his, like, chin and jaw? Like, what's he made out of? Mouth. Yeah, the mouth needs some work. He's so happy to be here. I like my existence. Wait. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Oh boy, can't wait to go on an adventure. Yeah, he's a friendly idiot. You know, now that I think about it, let's go back to the brow for a bit. I want to make him devious. No! Wait. 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 He wants you to know he's up to no good. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. And then the eyes, hold on. Stop. This is too much. Oh my god, wait. This is so good. Wait. Yes, okay. Alright, what else can we do for the mouth? I don't want to get too sidetracked. We've already burned almost half an hour on this. I see you want to start your adventure. Would it be a shame if you were stuck in the character creation for almost half an hour? He looks like he has a secret that he wants to tell you, but won't tell you. Give him a bit of a pout. Give him a bit of a turtle. This is so funny. I think yeah, we'll do this. Give him a bit of smugness, but not too much. All right, and then, yeah, yeah, he's got some secrets. Let's see. And then fish lips or wide grin. Oh my god. No. Yeah. Oh my god. It's like those old TikToks where they would inflate the mouths. Hmm. You reduce that. I mean, it's not like we're going to be seeing him too much anyway. Probably. I mean, thank God. It'll be a front to everyone's eyes. Alright. This is fine. Now for the fun part. The nose. Alright. Enough space so that way the lip can be visible. Pointy. Yep. Has to be pointy. No exception. Tall. Yes. Tilted down. But that's rounding it out. Yes. Okay. Do we want round? I want it pointy. I want it this pointy, but I want it down. Like curving down. I mean, well, we'll get there. Let's see. Up, 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 up. Up, up. Wait, is that it? Oh my god. He's like one of those sawtooth sharks. Oh my god. I keep saying that because just good lord. You know what? Pointiness is paramount, but sometimes compromises have to be made. Nostrils. He had small nostrils. But do we want large nostrils? I want him to be able to smell the end of time itself. I want him to be able to get a whiff of the heat death of the universe and describe it to me. Thin, wide. Yes, I want to be able to jump off a mountain and use these nostrils as a parachute. Oh, there it is. There we go. There's the tilt, which means we no longer have to compromise as much. God, look at that. That is definitely one of the noses of all time. All right, now what's this? Nice and shapely. We want to keep the brow shape. Okay, and then down or up. Yes, up. Oh my god, there's like no space between any of that. Thin, wide, thin. Yep, point at the top as well. And then whoop, 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 whoop. Maybe lower that. Yeah. Something's got to give. Alright. And then tone for eyes. Here, I don't care about the eyeballs, weirdly enough. So. That's funny. Elder Scrolls is not a game I take my character creation seriously in, unless it's ESO. Just because I don't normally, like, stay with it for too long. Green? Green? Yeah. We go green? Okay. And then tint. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Oh my god, you can make him green. Boop, 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 boop. I think we'll just stick with... Eh? Nah. Yeah, this is fine. Eyelids, I don't care about this. Lipstick. He was wearing lipstick this whole time? Huh. It doesn't matter. Okay. Now for hair. He doesn't need good hair. I mean, look at him. We might even be fine with the default. But oh my god. Although this kind of works. Oh my god. He's pious. Kind of want to make him bald, but they do have some good looking hairs though. Shame it's wasted on this creature. Oh my. That's the hairstyle the nose has. There's a length slider. Facial hair, we did not give him facial hair. Although, do they have the evil curly mustache? No, they wouldn't. Okay, coloration. Do we go with this? Do we go with, oh, this is just roots, okay. What about... we make him blonde? Maybe like a paler blonde? No. Salt and pepper. Eyebrows. I may need to actually change the tone just a bit to match the hair. Like maybe not that. Yeah, because the bluish isn't working. Yeah. All right. I think we're, well, maybe change the brows a bit. I mean, it's not like the brows are like really visible anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, and overview. Now, in Dark Souls, we called him the nose. But what shall I call him? I had names written down for characters. Hold on. Just a sec. Give me just a moment. I have a list of names that I've written down for all of my MMO characters, just so that way I don't have names I'd rather not use, especially if it's like a very immersive game. Aha, I got it. We shall call thee Sir Gethric the Gaunt. I hope that is not being mean. Alright, there we go. Yes. Okay. And already that sensitivity is bizarre. Where do we for the game setting for sensitivity? How about... Meep. There we go. And then vertical, doesn't matter as much. All right.
Pale skin, snotty expression. You're a Breton. The masters of Magica, right? Nothing but a bunch of stuck-up snobs with cheap parlor tricks. Go ahead. Try your Magica in here. Let's see you make those bars disappear. No? What's the matter? Not so powerful now, are you, Breton? You're not leaving this prison till they throw your body in the lake. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here, Breton. You're going to die.
Okay,
Hey,
but
you hear
why?
that? The guards are coming. For you.
Yeah.
Door behind us.
How do I sheathe? Oh.
My sons, they're dead, aren't they?
Why is he
We don't
mocking
know that,
us?
sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead.
Oh,
I know it.
oh.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Yoink.
Never mind.
Yoink.
Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't
Yoink.
hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Can you lift? Yes, you can.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay
can't
put,
move.
prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
Eh? What do you?
You. I've seen you.
Please don't confiscate my shiv. I
Let
worked
me see
very
your
hard to
face.
whittle it.
You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars
Huh?
were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
I don't suppose you say this to every prisoner you
Assassins
meet.
attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Who
I am
are
your emperor,
you?
Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen
Really?
of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Why am I in
Perhaps the
jail?
gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have
Okay,
done,
you
it
won't
does
be
not
in
matter.
jail unless you
That
knew what
is
happened,
not what you
regardless
will
of
be
whether or not
remembered
you're
for.
innocent. If you're in here, you know.
You will find
Well,
your own path.
I guess it depends.
Take care.
In this,
There will
in a
be
place like
blood and
this,
death
I
before
assume
the
that
end.
yeah, anyone could
sire,
be
we
thrown in
must
here
keep
for any
moving.
reason. There's a rock. It's a secret rock.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
What?
Don't try anything. I'm watching you.
Looks like this is your lucky day.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
destiny
yeah,
called
yeah.
This can only
Yeah,
your
yeah.
now will save us from the coming darkness.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I just had to. But don't worry, this is a non-canon event.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
I wonder, could I push that rock in before they get here and escape on my own?
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from
Where
the
are my
other side.
legs? Oh god, where are my legs?
Looks like this is your lucky day.
Boom.
Just stay out of our way.
I will follow you. This is the one part, actually, that I've seen before, is this opening sequence with the Emperor and his guards. I haven't seen it all the way through, though. Because, and the only reason I know this is because I've seen so many people try to do what I just did. Ooh.
Close up left.
Ah.
Protect the Emperor.
The captain's down.
This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come.
If by worse you mean me, then yeah, I agree. Oh my.
For the Emperor!
What?
Do your worst.
Okay. Should I... Ooh,
Are you alright, sire?
bodies.
With
Yoink.
Captain,
Or take all.
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
What do you got? Ooh. Wait.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the
Wait.
first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Oh. Huh. Ah! No! Hey, 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 hey. Vermin, away with you. Rat meat. Yum. Cook that over a spit. Rotisserie rat meat. Eh? Body. Wait, he's dead? Where do I go? What? Huh? It said the captain's oh. Oh dear. A katana. I am not a melee build. I already forgot about this cretin. He's ready for a scrap. Well. What are these values? This looks like more damage. What's this? H show details. One-handed longsword. One-handed short sword. Do these have different, these have different swing speeds. Maybe I'll stick with the short sword if it goes faster. Cannot change weapons while attacking. Okay. I think they're the same. I'll stick with this for now. I've got the power of God and anime on my side. Yeah. Some more rat meat. This door is locked. Maybe you can find the key somewhere nearby. A goblin. Chameleon. A club. Flash bolt. Iron key. Lockpick. Chameleon. What was that? Oh, right. Hey, you want to cast some spells? You want to do some magic? Nah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be killed on sight if I'm seen wearing this stuff. That's chameleon. Anyway, so that's a goblin. You open the door with the iron key? Okay. While it's looting, I'm gonna have a sip of my Frappuccino. Ooh, that's a satisfying sound. I would be using my controller for this, but it's kind of having a panic attack because the right trigger is pressing automatically sometimes, and that's a problem.
Tasty.
That's actually really good. Huh. Okay. What is thine vague silhouette? 'Tis more rat. Okay, now where do we go? Came from there. There's a light. You ever think, ooh, wait. Ah, visual storytelling. Well, let's take a look. Methinks. Bonk, bonk. There we go. Do I look like a paladin yet, Papa? Am I good enough to join the royal guard yet, Papa? No, my son, for you are still limp of brain power and weak in decision making. Oh. Oh, what is... Huh. It's a thing. kind of funny how they're calling them zombies instead of just undead. Skull, mort, flesh. Ooh, that has stuff for, I believe to be, what's it called? Alchemy, potion crafting, that thing. Can't believe I almost forgot what alchemy is. Ugh. After abusing it so much in Skyrim, you'd think I'd remember. More visual storytelling. Take that. Yeah. Am I gonna contract something from fighting all these? Ugh. Oh, there's third person. Bonk, bonk. Humble beginnings. It's a slow start for sure, and I kinda anticipated this. Soon we'll be blasting spells like no one's business. Hey. This place is disgusting. Ew. Hey, shield. I kinda want to make a paladin type character. Or a healer. After all, I am a healer canonically. But again, nobody knows that. Yet. What's this? Gold. Ooh, wait. A war axe. Oh, come on. Every time I think I'm done with the rats, there are 50 more in the background. I'm not going to take any more rat meat. Don't want to overburden early. Okay. Oh goody, more giant vermin. You know, with how many adventurers make their start in rat-infested tunnels, I would imagine it'd be a well-paying gig. You know, someone would be like, oh, thank you for clearing out the rats. Ooh. Shroom, 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 shroom. You mother... What is with these rats sneaking in? What's this? Is this anything? Stinkhorn. Those things are disgusting smelling in real life. Like, not stink. Is it called stinkhorn? There's some fungus that's like red. That's equivalent. I don't think it's called stinkhorn. I think it's something else. But yeah, it grows and it's all red and it kind of looks similar, but it's all like spherical instead of, whatever that was. And it smells disgusting, and that's what it's supposed to do. But apparently it's good for your yard if you have them in there. Just, in moderation. I have so much mushrooms. Goblina. Get off of me! Grody. Novice mortar and pestle. Go to your inventory and find it. Activate it to create potions. Where? Oh. Tutorial. Combine ingredients with similar effects to create potions and poisons. Your alchemy skill will make your creations more powerful. The more potions you create, the higher your alchemy skill will increase. Use additional apparatuses to improve the strength of the potions you create. This is going to be crucial for my healer persona. Let's see. Store health. Okay. Let's do that. Then do that. Damage fatigue on self. Let's not do that. Okay, I'm gonna break my tracking for a moment. Gotta do something on my phone. There we go. How do I... Nope. Okay. How about... These are gonna have unknown effects. So I'll combine the ones I have the most of. Do I have to do 4? Oh god, I have to do. Okay, so let me think here. We don't want two of the same effect. So let's see. Damage fatigue. Huh. Well, with the combinations we have, I guess we don't have choice. So, what about damage health? It's on self. Okay. You know what? We'll hold off on the potion making for now. A stool. Roasted rat. Actually, I'll keep getting the rat meats. If you have a lockpick, you can try to pick most locks. Okay, so this is lockpicking. Move from slot to slot, press A and D, press W, or move your mouse up to move the pick upward into a tumbler. When it reaches the top of the lock, you'll hear a metallic sound. Press space to secure it in place. When all are secured. So like... Boink. Ah. Hey. When you hear the sound... Okay. Weird. Anyway. Let's see. Nothing else back here. Did I have a torch in my inventory? I think I did. How do I torch? And then... Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Goblin. Eh? Oh, what a shame. That would have been so funny. Go ahead, come get me through the obvious traps that failed. Can I hit them? Can I knock them into him? No. Ugh. Don't do that. Oh god. That was horrifying. Did you see that? Man disassociated for a moment. Iron mace. What? Wait. Oh, okay. From the side, it looked like an axe. And I'm just sitting here thinking, does that look like a mace to you? I'll stick with the mace. After all, a paladin has to use a mace. And also, blunt weapons are underrated in media. Although this doesn't really strike me as a blunt weapon. It's just an axe with extra steps. Oh, I already know what this is. The jokes write themselves. Sorry, my pudgy friends. You were just standing in a very inconvenient spot. Potions. Boing. 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 No. That'll take some getting used to. Let's see, what else? I'm used to just cheesing the Skyrim locks. Aha! Bonk! Ooh. Boy. Ha! Aha! I will continue to swing at you. There are no consequences. I will take that. I will leave the knife because it doesn't seem to have any benefits. I might not need the torch right now. It's the iron shield. Another goblin. For a moment there, he looked like he was wearing aviator shades. Like the shape of the skull. Oh, what? Oh, so your friend's getting it out of there, huh? Well, I got news for you. It's a big mistake. Think you can play hero for your buddy? I'm afraid you're sorely mistaken. Oh, this one thinks he's a wizard. Oh, my bad. It's a witch. I'm sorry, madame, but it seems your spells are ineffective. I bonked. Anyway. Ruby, wait, hey. Ruby, soul gem. No thanks. Okay. Silver vase. Repair hammer. Fatigue is low. Okay, fatigue is stamina. Don't deplete it or you'll be staggered or knocked down. I don't like knockdowns. I feel like I'm gonna need repair hammers, but maybe not. Longsword, I don't need it. Anything else on the floor for me to yoink? There's a crate somewhere. Where's the crate? Ah, there it is. Red meat. Ale! And I'm over encumbered. You cannot carry additional items. Okay, let's... Okay, didn't mean to do that. How do I drop? Left, shift. Shift, left. Okay. I don't need another one of these. I don't need that. Okay, and then... Inventory management. Found a repair... Yep, I knew it. Repair hammers are important. Don't tell me there's gear durability. Oh, right. I also have crud items, too. Bone. Right? Let's see. Anything else? There's a skull. There's a cup. There's a jug. Cool. What's this red arrow? I'll take that. Leave the longsword. Where am I going? Let's see. Down? No. Just a fire. Stick fence? I let you free from your confinement and this is what I get? Where'd you go? Oh, it's dead. Okay. Ah. Cavern. Any more bad guys for me to fight? Imperial Subterrane. Okay. Allow me to readjust my posture. There we go. Okay. What do we got? Ugh.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those battles?
Here they come
We
again!
need to get the Emperor out of here.
Maybe I should stay up here and let them do all the fighting. This Emperor's just doing nothing.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He might be working with the assassins!
Bring it on, punk!
He is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
As you wish, sire.
Come closer.
Where are you
I
going?
prefer not to have to shout. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine.
Guess I'll have a
how
drink
they
while you
guide
yap.
our fates with an invisible hand.
You said the 9, and I understand what you mean.
I've
But
served the Nine all my
when I hear the
days,
9,
and I chart
I'm
my
thinking
course by
Destiny.
the cycles
At
of
least
the
in
heavens.
recent years.
The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
What did they call it? I don't know. I was gonna make a joke, but... Let's see. Warrior, mage, thief, steed, apprentice, shadow, ritual, atronach, tower, lord, lady, lover, serpent. Strength and endurance, increased magicka, speed and luck, or agility, speed and luck. Move faster. Increased magicka, but more susceptible to magical attacks. Invis for 60 seconds, once per day. Heal themselves and make the undead flee in terror. You know, an anti-undead build might actually be kind of fun. It goes in line with the whole healer theme. Blessed Word forces the undead to flee in horror for 30 seconds. Can be used multiple times per day at a cost of 40 magicka points per cast. Natural knock. Cannot regenerate magicka, but can absorb magic cast at them. With a 50% chance. That's kind of funny. But magicka regeneration is halted, which I don't like. Magically unlock doors and reflect damage. Once per day, unlock locks of average difficulty. Reflects 5% of all damage for 20 seconds. Once per day. More resistance to physical and magic damage. Increase armor rating by 15. And same for magic resist, except in the percentile. The lady gives willpower and endurance. Increase willpower and endurance. The lover paralyzes once per day. The serpent's poisons at the cost of fatigue damage. It also cures poison. Nah, I'll go with the ritual.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about
Your
me?
stars are not mine. Today, the ritual shall speed you on your star-patterned path.
But how did you know?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Okay.
Aren't
No
you
trophies
afraid
of
to
my
die?
triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour.
Why am I so
In
tired?
this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me.
What?
You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Isn't that like depressing your guards the way you're speaking? I mean, I understand you have like some minor
You may
level
as well
of
make yourself
divination,
useful.
but
Carry that torch and stick close. We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
and who
My job
is
is to make
he?
sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it. Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Okay. Oh. Ugh, dang it. I'm not tired, but I'm yawning like a madman. Give me a moment. Yeah.
Watch
Okay.
your back, Boris.
Prisoner, help the Emperor!
Oh good, fighting started.
Take them down!
Huh?
Mara's mercy on us.
He like their armor's like vanishing. Like, look at that. You seeing that? What happened to that sick looking armor they were wearing? Huh.
This one's mine.
Prisoner, help the Emperor!
Oh. See, like, look at this. Yeah.
Protect the Emperor!
I'll tank. Okay, so their armor's like vanishing off of them. I see. What was that stock door sound? There it goes again. Alright, hang on, my eyes are a bit watery from all that yawning. Jesus.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Okay. Is he gonna get killed? I feel like he's gonna get killed. Please don't die.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Alright, let's go. You guys get to follow me now. Or you would be if I was going the right way.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
Ugh, look at all the
What about that
bugs.
side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Side passage? Oh, this. AKA the wrong way. That is now going to be the right way, right? No?
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
I don't
Wait here
see
with
them.
The Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Watch your back.
For the Emperor!
You thought we'd go down easy? This one's mine!
For anyone wondering about the difficulty I'm on, this is Adept. So it's just middle of the road. I don't know what I'm doing here, so I'm not going to be too daring with my difficulty choices as of yet.
Die, you scum! Die, damn you!
Get back with the Emperor. Protect him with your...
Okay, I need a potion. Give me a sec. Let's see. I cannot drink any more There's a potion drink limit?
life.
Okay. A moment while I catch my breath.
For the Emperor!
Okay. Now we can resume.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
If
I
you
gotta
wanna
run.
help, get back and protect the Emperor.
Okay. I'm staying back. Gulp. Okay. While they're doing that, I guess I can get an actual sip of my actual fatigue potion.
My soul for the dragon. Take them down.
I fought mud crabs more fiercely than you.
The fighting in the background kind of being muffled is a bit comedic in my opinion.
I can go no further.
Eh?
You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son.
Ah.
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
He said the thing. No, 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 let me move. I could have prevented this.
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up with the calls of the Septums.
You thought we'd go down easy?
Yeah, he's dead. Boink.
Talos, save us.
Let me loot him. I want his coat. Please. Give me his coat.
We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
He gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you.
I'm
Trusted you.
surprised any of you guys
Say
would
it's the
believe
dragon
me after
blood
saying
flows
that.
through the veins of every septum. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take it to Joffrey.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
There is another
Nothing I ever
heir.
heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
Really? Can I be a monk too?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
Okay.
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced warrior. Am I right?
I am not a warrior. You must now choose your class. The major skills of your class will start higher than your other skills and will be easier to increase. Warrior. Let's see. Let's see. Combat, magic, stealth. For the classes available, we've got Eenie, we've got Meanie, we've got Miney, we've got Mo, we've got Master, we've got Apprentice, we've got Hearthborn and Seventh Seeker, we've got Warrior, Apprentice. I'm done. Healer. What's healer? Alchemy, Alteration, Destruction, Illusion, Mercantile, Restoration, Speech, Craft. Spell Sword has Alteration, Blade, Block, Destruction, Heavy Armor, Illusion, Restoration, Witch Hunter. Alchemy, Athletics, Conjuration, Destruction, Marksman, Mysticism, Security. Hippopotamuses, Rhinoceroses, Wabbits. We've got Stealth. What do you mean monk is stealth? Excuse me? Custom class. Oh, wait a sec. Magic. Attributes. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna wing it. Never mind, I'm not gonna wing it too much. We'll just go with the basics and do healer. Okay. Initial plus 20 level bonus. Cool. A healer we
I
are.
would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins. You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Understood.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
What
I'll
about
stay here to guard the
you?
Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Wait, but I want to keep it. Oh. I wanted to keep it as an heirloom of humble beginnings. Oh well. Guess I'll have to make do with these shackles you guys put me in. Okay. To the sewers. We must descend to the doo-doo zone. Alright. Now where are... Ew. Oh, that's vile. It really is the doo-doo zone. Good God. Ugh. My God, sewers. It's just gross. There's something both vile and hilarious about sewer areas in games. And not just for what they're used for. They call me the Rat Slayer. It's like Goblin Slayer, but a lot more lame. Oh. Before exiting the sewers, you may revise your character. Last call. I think we're fine. Ooh, Steam achievement. You have escaped the Imperial sewers. Okay. Methinks I will go for at maximum 1 more hour. But it is vastly or rapidly approaching the hour in which I must reduce my overall volume. Lest I get another noise complaint. Not even by the neighbors, too. Whoa. Okay. These frames are not stable. Did I drop any frames? No. Thank God. but this isn't like a consistent 60. All right, the red arrow. Okay, so first, we need a save. Next, I want to check the frame rate. This is the part where I do some... What is that? See that on the weapon? Weird. I'm gonna lower some graphics settings. If this crashes the stream, then I do apologize. But oh dear. And there we are. Game's a bit worse. But alright, and now we can change some things. Yeah, this is fine for now. Okay. So the red arrow is where we need to go. Yoink, yoink. Pick up all the mushrooms. Okay. Alright. Oi. I don't know why I thought that piece of wood was a gun for a moment there. Like a rifle. Although I would very much like a magic staff. Or maybe something that can do magic. Do you even... You don't use staves for this. I guess we just go. I don't know if this is gonna be a full playthrough on stream. I guess it depends on how it goes. You know, when it comes to big games like these, Doug! Oh, you make me sad. Why do we make wolf enemies in games? Like, I know that wolves are dangerous, but like, they resemble just regular dogs. You make me sad in doing this. We go down? Wow, that is far away. Whoa. Oh, you can fast travel. Okay. Right away? Cool. I hope I didn't make a mistake by doing this. Whoa.
All's quiet, eh?
What are these
Times
walls?
like this, I think the thieves are all away on holiday.
The grey fox has been spotted.
Torch. I need to... untorch.
Some of the men gave chase, but he eluded them.
Just keep one hand
What
on
is
your
that
hilt and
posture?
both eyes on the crowd. There's something sinister lurking out there. I can feel it.
Yeah, and it's
I should
me.
go. If you need any backup, just give me a shout.
Speak. What
I'm
seems to be the
speaking.
problem? Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world. When the city is quiet, everybody is happy, right? If you like noise, maybe you're in the wrong place. What are you looking for?
Uh,
The Imperial Palace is at the center. The 6 districts are arranged around the palace like spokes of a wheel. Starting in the northeast, moving clockwise, you have the market, arena, arboretum, temple, Talos Plaza, and Elven Gardens districts.
I see.
The waterfront is south of Temple District. The Arcane University is south of the Arboretum.
Yeah.
The Imperial Prison is north of Market District.
Oh, I just came from there. I mean, yeah.
Carry on.
I'm not going to retain any of that, unfortunately. So, we'll just move on. Oh, but there are signs. Thank God. The copious coin purse. Like a bank? Good God, his hair is a little too vibrant. I'm on an adventure. I do like this loading screen art, though. It's nice. What I don't like are these weird stairs LODs. There we go. I could just fall asleep to this
All
music.
visitors to the Imperial Palace are asked to keep their voices down, especially if the council is in session. 10 of the morning watch and all's well. How are you, sir? If you've got to travel by the 9 Divines, stay on the roads. The wilderness just isn't safe anymore. We've had sightings, you see. The Daedra.
Oh, you don't
Farewell,
say.
citizen.
I am not going to do anything with this information. Alls I knows is if I seize something, I smites something. Okay. Let's go through here and take another sip. Yes, pardon me as reality forms around my very being. What's with this one?
Only asking for a single coin. Please be generous, kind sir.
I mean, could you look right at me when you ask?
Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Stendar upon ye.
That's the one with the hammer, right? I don't know.
What is it, citizen?
I'm walking. That's what it is. That's what my overwhelming issue of today is I'm just walking.
You have my ear, citizen.
Thanks. All right. Let us depart. That is not a very fast sprint at all. Whoa, okay. I think things are starting to load. Nice bridge area, though. Whoa, found a village. Quaint little place. What's this? Ah. Couldn't tell what it was at first. Didn't have a... Apparently my character didn't have his glasses on.
So, what brings you here
What?
today?
Why is your face
Welcome
so
to the Walnut
long?
Inn. Could I interest you in a room or perhaps a bit of wine?
Oh, you're probably an elf. I couldn't see your ears. Let's go for some
Yes,
wine.
actually, I'm quite fond of collecting all manners of wines from all over Tamriel. But one vintage continues to elude me. Shadow Banish wine. How I'd love to add it to my collection. Say, that gives me an idea. You look like the adventuring type. If you can retrieve 6 bottles of Shadow Banished wine, I'll gladly pay you well.
Okay.
All I know about them is that they're found in the many fort ruins scattered all over Cyrodiil.
Okay.
There's a fresh bed available to anyone who's got the 10 gold. Would you like it?
I'll
So
take
be
it.
it. Head upstairs and look for the last door on your right. That's your room for tonight. Sleep well.
Thank you.
Keep looking for that wine. Farewell.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come here. I got what you need.
Do you
Need
know?
something special? Check out my wares. You won't find this stuff at your local general store, that's for damn sure.
He doesn't look like he
The Emperor and his
belongs.
3 sons dead, right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace.
Persuading, bartering, train.
What can I interest you in?
Hmm. Oh, this is his inventory. You ain't got anything I need. Do I have anything to sell? Why not? I don't suppose you have to sell the nugget.
Come back and see me again. Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
Sure, whatever that means. Chest empty, drawer empty. Sleep. 24 hours sleep. We're gonna be wired for sound. And while that's happening, I'll finish my drink so I too can be wired for sound. That is so good. Pardon me. What is with all the straw everywhere? You live like this?
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
What's that?
Come here. I got what you need.
Huh, upstairs oven. Interesting. Literally nobody else is here.
Hey, you need something special?
Something special?
You've got a lot to learn.
You can train and sneak. I don't have enough money.
Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
I'm out of here. Okay. Let's take a look. Next. Ah, God. I saw the name Bruma and I had a bit of a flashback because I remember in ESO fighting people in Bruma. God. Players would just run through killing each other. It's like, how am I supposed to do that area's quests if I can't live? You know, if people are just gonna bowl it over. Jesus. I wonder how many of the forts that were in ESO are still present. Oof, yeah, the loading is a little rough. But that's probably just my system. I just heard a weird noise from somewhere. Don't know what that was. Gotta get me hands on a horse. Maybe move a bit faster. I think there were stables outside of the city. Yeah, but I don't have coin. Huh? Thought I heard a very specific blade shaped sound. Hit me. Hit me again. It just keeps going. And there we have it. You are dead, and I am not. I'll take that. Because I need new shoes. There we go. Ooh. Nah. I'm sticking with blunt weapons. Actually, now that I think about it, lighter armor would probably be better for me. This is actually better, I think. Well, less protective, but... yeah. Very nice. What's he looking at? Still no legs, but that's okay. Suppose we can't always have legs to look at. I mean, this is 2000 what something or another this came out in. I don't know. Funny, that guard said to avoid the wilds, and here I am just bowling it over. Ooh. Ooh. Oof, yeah, that frame rate. That's just gonna have to be like this for a little while. Until I can figure it out. Fort Ash. That's an ESO. And I hate fighting there. Actually, wait. Where am I? Ah, wait. Is this rotation-wise 1-to-1 with how it is in ESO? Because if that's the case, I should be in... what is this? Would this be Covenant territory? I mean, I'm playing a Breton, so I guess that tracks, but... Can I fast travel, actually? I can! Ooh. Okay, let's just skip the... the long walk.
It's you.
Alrighty.
Do you ever do any shopping at Northern Goods?
Huh?
Well, of course. I mean, there's always something there I need, and Cednius gives a fair price.
Go on.
They say that the priests and priestesses of the Chapel of Dibella have all been murdered. No one even knows who did it.
Apparently, no one has any idea who did it. Now there's some prophet preaching doom in the streets of Anvil.
The servants of Dibella, slaughtered on the very altar of love. Truly shocking.
By the gods!
By the
Absolutely.
gods.
Yes.
You were saying
The worst
something.
thing is, no one even knows what happened. People heard the screams, but when they broke down the chapel doors, everyone was already dead.
Huh.
You too.
Sounds like when I'm crawling around at 3 a.m. in the morning looking for shredded cheese. Screams, then death.
You found the next place.
I thought I heard something the other night. It's not that I did.
Goodbye.
Hello,
Ah.
I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
Yes, I am.
I'm always
Pleased to
glad to
meet
meet
ya.
someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well.
Okay.
My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral. I think we're in for some hard times. The death of Uriel Septim and his heirs changes everything. You too. Bye.
Where do I go? This way. Word really did travel fast about the Emperor, though. Suspiciously fast. Yoink. Okay. Red arrow points here. Madness ore. Sounds terrifying. This away. How much is a horse?
How do you do? If
How do
you're
you do?
looking to buy a horse, go inside and talk to Bongond.
Okay.
You too.
Hello, Bong.
I run the North Country stables. Are you interested in a horse? There
Only
are
for
no
the
finer
proper
chestnut horses to be found
price.
anywhere in Citadel. They are not as hardy as most, but only the black horse is faster.
Ah,
Too bad. You won't find a better chestnut horse anywhere in Citadel. Good day.
yeah, 2,500 gold. No thanks. Looks like it's gonna be a bit before we can actually get some faster movement. Whoa, okay. Holy LOD. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit before we get any faster movement, short of sprint. But it's okay. Ooh. Heard a weird noise. I can't jump that. This again. Give me a moment while I press the funny button again. This is becoming a regular thing now. Ban this spam. Hey. Oh, who's this?
Yes? Can I help you?
I heard people died here.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Or am I thinking of somewhere else? Ah. Should do quick saves.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want? Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
I was there. That makes me a prime suspect.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it. By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you.
Really?
Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings. His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers. I'm not sure. Only the emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the imperial city. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket.
Oh.
Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
And with whom did he
His
have
name is
this
Martin.
illegitimate son
He serves
with?
Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
I want everything that's in the chest.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
The blades are donezo. So gimme. I want everything. Ooh. Ooh. Leather. Shock. Oh, here we go. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, boing. And I'll take the leathers too. Thank you. Boing, boing, boing. Doesn't really suit him as well. Now, about that shock. Oh, so it's just a spell... Wait, spell scroll. Chottomate. Let me check something. How do you get stuff? Magic items. Okay, so it's like before. Only cast once, but without needing a skill level. Okay. Do I have magic? I do. Starlight. Light on self. Can do shortcuts. Protect. Shield on self. Mara's gift. Restore health on self. Heal minor wounds. Dragon skin. Clairvoyance. There are shortcuts. So, heal minor wounds. Dragon skin. No. Protect. Dragon skin. And then clairvoyance. Whoa. Calm on touch. On touch. Absorb health. Soothing touch. We're gonna touch him now. Here we go. Turn undead. Can go on 6. Actually, can probably go on 8 because we're probably not going to be fighting too many undead. Flare. It's nice of you to remaster your avatar from the Oblivion remaster. This is a work in progress, but yeah, I guess I've undergone a little bit of a remaster here and there. Now, if only I can find the drive to make some lore. That would be something. Anyway, gotta save. Let's see. So now, if I do that... Oh, I have to equip it. Right? I think I will... Open very easy lock. What? That could be useful. I might actually put that on 7. Let's see. I'll do Soothing Touch. This way, things can stop pestering me. They can try to fight me all they want. They won't get very far. Okay. I've got a good half-hour maximum left, though, as I steal some more of the communal mushrooms. Kind of funny how nobody's asking questions when they see me just ripping all these out of the ground. That is very far. Alright, let's go. I've seen a lot of people were not very happy about the change in the color grading, that the original had a lot of bright and nostalgic colors, and then this just has the more realistic yet less exciting
Come on,
hey,
run
don't...
while there's still time.
Oh,
The
I am
guard
gonna
still holds
club you
the
over the
room, but
head
it's
for
only a
trying to
matter
jump
of
scare me
time
like
before
that.
we're overwhelmed.
You will stop talking.
God's
When you
plan.
turn around,
You
I
don't
am
know, do
going
you?
to beat you over the
Daedra
noggin.
overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls.
I don't get
Gates
scared
to
often, but
Oblivion
that got me.
itself. There was a huge
And he keeps
creature,
talking.
Something out of a nightmare. Came right over the wall.
Okay. Give me a moment to, like, think and comprehend your existence while I contemplate whether or not I
Go
really
and see for
should
yourself.
club you
Kvatch is
over
a
the head.
smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand?
Yes, everyone is dead, and you will join them if you keep
Some of the other guards
yapping.
helped some of us escape. Savlian said,
Come here. Oh, whatever. It's a waste of energy. So, everyone is dead, right? Well, let's see what happened. Oh yeah, I agree. It will not take people long to put the original colors back in. Who's this now?
hope is gone. The Imperial line is dead. The Covenant is broken. The enemy has won.
Blah, 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 blah.
Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. What next? Leave me alone.
Okay, fine, jeez. Get I asked. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past if they not only put the old color grading back, but also put some other things in, like maybe original animations or things like that. I don't know. Since this was done in UE5, I'm not surprised that people would actually try and do that. I don't know how much easier it would be, though. Wait, are these the same faces as the originals? Oh god. I did kind of see that the mouth animations were a little weird. I mean, I've heard that they were weird to begin with, but even though they're improved, they're still weird in their own right. Yeah, I think it would be. It is uncanny. Okay.
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once.
Good God.
The only thing we can do. We'll try to hold our ground, that's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
Didn't everyone run away, though?
You want to help? You're kidding, right?
He looks
If you're
genuinely
serious, maybe I can
shocked.
put you to use. It'll likely mean your death, though. Are you sure?
So they used, I don't know the specifics, but in the reveal trailer when they were talking about how it was put together, they said something about using original systems and then using UE5 for the visuals and for the presentation. I'm not entirely sure what that entails, but I'm pretty sure it can be possible to override the color
You
grading.
can see the marks on the ground where they were, with the great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find out what happened to them. If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can do on your own. The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you. Good luck.
Are they
It's a
angry
brave
with us?
thing you're doing.
What you got here? Just an arrow.
Show me what you've got.
Yes, by all means, send a random stranger in to die. Now, how do magic? I may need to check the keybinds. Cast spell. That's weird. See? I mean, I guess it's better than assigning it to one hand. Oh, that was a little weird. Alright, time to skedaddle on into whatever this place is. This is Deadlands, right? I think.
Thank the nine. I never thought I'd see
What is
another
that
friendly
face?
The others were taken. They were taken to the tower. Captain Matthias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped.
He looks so
I
horrified.
managed to escape, but the others are
I
strewn
mean, I get
across
it,
the
though.
bridge. They took Minion off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm getting out of here. The captain is still holding the barricade. I figured I was the last one left alive. All right. I'll try to get out of here and let the captain know what's going on.
Okay, so that is my heal. I'm going to assume Soothing Touch is not going to work on these fellows. This gate is open elsewhere. Okay. Red arrow that away. Oh, right, I was only supposed to be in here to... Is there a journal? Or, quests? Let's see. Wait. This one survivor has been taken to a large tower within Oblivion. Large tower. That's a large tower. Sure, why not? Oh, I have an exciting update. Ew, that's lava. I completely forgot, but I have an exciting update in regards to the platformer. I added a skill system. Kind of a whopper to just drop out of nowhere, but I was reworking the movement and trying to make the momentum better, and I decided, what if I added a skill system? And so I added a skill system. That was funny. I don't know if I have a current build. Yes, I do have a current build. Hold on. I am purposefully derailing this really quick so I can show it because I want to show it. Give me a sec. Let me see. Do. I love showing off this silly little project. I actually should upload a video on this to the actual YouTube channel that's for this project specifically. Give me a sec. It's not going to show right away, but it's because I gotta assign it in OBS. I have all the skills planned out. Not all of them. I have some that are placeholder. 2 of them do not function at the present. So just give me a sec. Ah, it is showing. So let me see. All right. So we have now in the pause menu an ability system. Behold, skills. Woo! So I have sorting for alphabetical and skill type. Basically, these are unlockables. You can get them by, in the future I'm going to do a quest system or an acquisitions system where you complete certain levels or do certain objectives and then you can get these skills. These all, with the exception of the green ones up top, all of these can be acquired by random drop via specific enemies. It's not going to be like a super low drop rate, and there is duplicate protection on these, but yeah, they basically modify stats. So for example, all of these are off. This gives +3 base speed, -1 jump. So for example, your base speed is 10, and then you customize the ability, and then base speed +3, and now your base speed is 13. And these are additive with each other. I need to modify some text, but base speed +2 makes your base speed +15, which is nice. And then they have a capacity. These last 2 don't function. These first 3 are quality of life that I'm putting in by default because they modify the game on a movement level. So for example, this jump ring, while it's on, it deploys a ring when you're in the air to basically recreate the fake shadows that old games use. If you remember, if you ever played Rayman 2 or like Crash Bandicoot or Spyro or anything like that, they use a little fake circular shadow to signify where you're going to land. This is an optional thing that you can turn off or turn on and turn off at any time. Just a little quality of life thing. And then I have some other stuff like, for example, changing how acceleration works. Currently, the faster you're moving, the more turn control you have, so that you're not like losing turn control the faster you move. But if you turn on accel stabilizer, it reverses that. So that way you have less acceleration per movement speed, allowing slower turns at high speed, which in a sense is greater control, but it's mainly for the sense of if you're moving fast and don't want to send yourself careening off an edge. Yeah. And then for slopes, it's tied to the overmax system, which I did revamp. So I don't know if I talked about it before, but overmax is a system I did before where if you're moving at any point higher than your base speed, you get a buff called overmax, which makes it so that way you're going to get like passives and things like that. I'm going to add skills that make use of it. If you're moving down a slope, it'll start overmax, and dashing will also kickstart overmax. But if you're moving at or below your base speed, overmax will begin to tick down. And the only way to stop that from happening is by going above your max speed. There is a modifiable decay rate, which actually is on the overmax driver skill. So for example, the upper speed limit that is applied to overmax is now 30 instead of 20. So if you do a dash or if anything gives you overmax, then you'll get up to a maximum of 30 speed, but that speed decays a lot faster to balance it out. And of course the cost, all costs are placeholder as well. So that'll be another way to balance it out. and then that timer will tick down, and then there's also, I'm going to redo the text placement of it, but there's a little timer that'll show you how much, like how long you've been in Overmax for. I may do some game modes for like certain levels that'll have you be in Overmax for a certain length of time to give you that level's collectible. But yeah, the last thing I want to show is the skill collectibles. So placeholder visuals here, it's a skill CD. You pick it up, notification on the top right saying that you got the skill. But if you already have the skill, then it is not going to show that. I may do like a little replacement, like you get X amount of little collectible points or whatever. But yeah, aside from that, that's basically the platformer now. And I'm very happy with the result. So, just wanted to flex that and show it. I've been a little busy, but not seen it in this specific test build. I actually had to remove Cinemachine. Let me try Soothing Touch. The man just died. Yeah, been trying to do... I had to remove Cinemachine, and the reason is because it broke. But it's my fault it broke. It had an update. I was using 1.2.8, I think it... Whoa. Okay. Yoink. Yeah, 1.2 point something. I think it was 1.2.8. And then, God, everything's trying to kill me. And then there was an update 1.3.1 that I wanted to update to because it had some stuff I was interested in. And it broke literally everything. And so it was like you can, that was out of range. And so it's like you can downgrade or you can choose not to update anything. What is that? Okay, that's a landmine. I think. And I was just like, you know what? It's high time that I do my own custom camera system. And so that's the next thing right now, is doing a custom camera system, which is already almost done. It is a bit static, but it does allow for point of view control. It allows you to change to side-scroller view and isometric view, as well as the standard third-person control, which was kind of simple to implement. I just had to set some offsets. Had to put together a little spreadsheet, though, for each individual value, because the changes are not propagating in play mode, and I do not know why that is. I guess it just doesn't have that functionality by default. So yeah, I have been busy, but I've got big plans for this game. And one day, I might be able to put it up on itch as a playable thing. I mean, it is wrapped up in a neat package right now, but controller use is still a little limited. Like, it is possible to use a controller for all the movement and stuff, but menu navigation I have not set up yet because it's... Well, that's weird, all these splotches. It is simple to do, it's just not a priority at the present, because I want to get certain systems in place first. Oh, I didn't show it before. Suppose Unity has breakpoints. I believe it does. I haven't looked into it. I don't suppose I haven't talked about it when I showed it off, but one other part that I'm kind of really happy I put in is a search and filter feature. Actually, I can show it right now because I have the folder still open. This one was kind of interesting to handle. So in the ability list, once it loads, yeah. So you can actually search it by name and stat type. So for example, anything that applies for jump, it can have either things that have the jump stat in there or by name. And if you do dash, nothing affects dash at the present. And then if you put like random text, nothing. The secret to doing sort by skill type, at least for Unity, is there are tags on each. So for example, you can set, I made it so that way you can set as many tags as you want to one specific skill item. So for example, these three are all tagged not only as, you know, this jump, this for acceleration, and this is for overmax, but they're also set as quality of life internally. And that is done by filtering by underscore numbers. So 01 is speed, 00 is quality of life, 02 jump, 03 overmax, 04 would be health, but health is not implemented yet. 05 is scan, wait no, 05 is not implemented, I don't remember what it was. 06 is scan, 07 is capacity, and 08 would be for other. But I'm really proud of that. Set a breakpoint on the system that doesn't appear to be working in-game. Try to see if execution hits... Oh yeah, I did that by custom. So when there is a skill that doesn't exist, so it's basically when a skill item is awarded, whether it's by regular acquisition via like awarded via internal questing, which isn't implemented yet, or by drops, there is a debug log that shows in the console that shows an error saying skill name not found. And how do I open this? Yeah, that's basically what that is. It's a custom identifier. Like if the skill name string is not set, but I am in the process of changing it so that way instead of being string based, it'll be ID based. So instead of being, you know, oh, here's this exact name of the skill, here is the skill ID. And then I'm just going to make an update to the Google Sheet that'll have the skill IDs. And I'll use the tags I've just shown as a baseline for that. It's like underscore 00, and then maybe like 1 or 000 would be the jump ring. 001 will be axle stabilizer, 002 will be slope stable, so on and so forth. So I guess in a sense it's a breakpoint-esque thing. It's just more of a homebrew style method of doing so. And it all saves to player pref, so it's not going to be too complicated on that regard. Now where do we go? Oh, I gotta go back in there, I think. Or maybe just go to the town? Hang on, I gotta pay attention to the quests. I distract myself so easily. Taken to the large tower of Oblivion. Okay, so first I need to set that. Where did the portal go? String constants as an ID instead of ints, but then again... Well, it depends on what you're comfortable with, at least in this regard. I'm not like a... I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm like just a like a hair above amateur when it comes to anything programmatic for C# in Unity. And it's specifically Unity. Like, it's using its systems. It's not using anything generic. I just set it to be strings specifically. Yeah, I set it to be strings just because I wanted to set names for like easy recognizability during the setup process, but I'm gonna do a conversion into a database thing just so that way I can have it be like just follow the tags effectively. So like for example, underscore 01 as an integer ID. Like 01 is gonna be the integer for speed, 02 for jump, instead of just, oh, here's Pioneer's Spirit for a speed and a jump thing. It's a little clumsy. I don't need to do any mathematics on it for this. I'm hoping I'm not going to have to do any mathematics on it. It should be simple enough to... Can't kill this. Should be simple enough to just assign and have it be a thing. The other thing is, skills may be assigned in the database, but they're signed as a prefab. So in the editor, I actually can create the skills as I go along in an array of skills to unlock. And it's attached to the player object that's instantiated upon scene load. So it's like all of the skills can be loaded up right away. The moment the prefab gets... what's the word? I already forgot the word. And the prefab gets loaded. Not instantiated, but just loaded. And then we're golden. I kind of want to make a Unity asset of it, though. Like, it's simple, but specific. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's simple enough to set up and use, but there are specific ways to, like, actually make it work. Like, you have to have an external script reference the numbers for the skills. The other thing is, this system doesn't really lend itself to the idea of doing, like, conditional skills. So, for example, if X is active, then activate skill, you know? Yeah. It's a scene constructor. Exactly. You know? And the best part about this database script specifically is that it doesn't make any references to any external scripts. Rather, there's only one external script that does reference it. But only I need item. I need to use a potion. Yeah, there's only one external script, an ability manager script, that does reference it, but only like for the sake of creating those skills and making sure that when those specific skills with their IDs are active, then it'll do the thing. Which also does lend itself to that kind of breakpoint-ish mechanic. Where it's like, if the skill doesn't exist, it'll, I made it that way, it'll throw an error in the console saying, this skill doesn't exist, so I will not do that. I will not activate this skill. It's not referenced anywhere in the database. Or in the scene constructor. I did limit it to only 4 variables per passive skill, though, just for the sake of not doing things too much. 38, okay. I think the Axel stabilizer skill is the only one that has any level of greater complexity right now, but only because it reverses the functionality on how acceleration works. Where'd the red arrow go? Is this a door? That's a door. Okay, and then... Okay, so I need to be in there. Is there a map for the indoor? Let's see. Okay. Now I see. I threw myself into this tangent so easily that I forgot I've lost my way. Oh, got it. So it's a upper level thing. Ugh. Look at these spine railings. Bells. Let's see. Completely forgot that I was in a tower and not a cave. Worship bench. Bonk! Oh. Okay. My sneak attack is not very strong. No, don't worry. I brought up the game on my own because I was very excited to share the thing. I don't have circles that are interested in this game project, which is kind of funny, considering I used to. But ever since I completely redid the project from way back then, interest like heavily dropped off. So I'm just like, oh, let me... Whoa, okay. That's a body. Got anything? No. Yeah. I'm just always eager to share stuff about this. But I want to be cautious about when to actually, like, release it. Because I want to get, like, the most glaring and obvious issues out of the way first. I almost did the same for screen space. But I decided, you know what, I'm just going to release the game and just have it be that. Hey, on the plus side, no one's beat my record yet. Oi.
You should not be here, mortal. Your blood is forfeit. Your flesh is mine.
His voice is hilarious.
Over here.
But what if I press the funny button? Did that do anything?
Watch out!
Where you going? What you looking at? Why are you backing up? Oh, whatever.
Here, quickly!
Activate is not doing anything.
Quickly, quickly, there's no time. You must get to the top of the large tower. The sigil keep, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion gate open. Find the sigil stone, remove it, and the gate will close. Hurry! The keeper has the key. You must get the key.
Okay. Is that you? Yep, that's you. Alright, so now that you're pacified... Does Blessed Word turn him away? It does not. Okay. Do a little funny protect. And dunzo. Alright. Yoink, yoink. Alrighty. It is vastly approaching the time for me to be skedaddling, though. But I will go to the sigil keep, as this fellow says.
Take the key. Get to the sigil keep. Don't worry about...
Where's that? 11, so that's down. But yeah, what I've shown today, it's still using the Cinemachine camera, so it's vastly different. What it did break, though, is the dynamic FOV as you move faster. I don't know if that was in the last, I don't know if that was in the last little demo that I've shown, but basically the FOV can shift as you're moving faster, like if you're over max. But I made that so that way that's a toggle that you can do. So you don't have to have like the FOV thing. It's just to combat motion sickness. I know that's a thing people grip with. I personally don't, unless I'm in a car. Is this here? Yes. But it's just nice to think of people. I gotta find a way to do... Okay. I gotta find a way to do colorblind settings. Maybe a color grading. Actually, yeah, that's exactly how I could do it. It's a color grading shader for like the camera. All right. Who's this? Yeah, I've had plenty of things break before. Speaking of breaking. Okay, this guy's sneaking up. My apparel is broken. Give me a moment. What broke? The mace broke. How do I... how do I repair this? Yeah. I've seen a lot of breaks from time to time. even in the earliest. Fun fact, I actually started this platformer project back in October of 2018. That was the first time I considered doing anything in Unity, and it was very easy to set up because it's just, they have YouTube tutorials for that kind of thing. And then the camera was like moving up and down, like as you rotate it. I found out why. It's because the camera was tracking one of the bits of armature on the character for some reason, but at the time I didn't know how to reassign that. Nowadays it's like I'm dealing less with those trivial things. You cannot repair items when... What? Okay. Can't repair... I guess I'm gonna have to use this. You can't change weapons while attacking. Yeah, nowadays I'm dealing with things on a programmatic level. And it's mostly fine, but sometimes it can be a little weird. But in this instance, I don't have any arrows equipped. In this instance, I can safely blame 90% of the fault on me and 10% of the fault on Cinemachine. But only because they didn't tell you right out the gate. Oh dear, I don't have any healing. Oh yeah, I do. I have 1. Yeah, only because right out the gate they weren't transparent about the fact that it changed the script references. And it deprecated the field of view thing I was using. That was the other thing I forgot to mention is they, with that update, they deprecated some of the script references. Specifically for field of view and for the other thing I forgot it's called. Instead of using Cinemachine, it's using Unity.Cinemachine. Which are trivial things in and of themselves, but then they had an upgrade path that it's like, oh, we can upgrade your pre-existing components, but you should do a backup. And I did a backup literally like 5 minutes before, because that's when I finished the tag system. So I was like, yep, this is fine. And then it broke. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to work on an aiming and scanning system anyway, so now's the best time to do a custom system. Yeah, C# has been very good to me in regards to this development. Originally, I was gonna start with JavaScript, but I quickly learned just how limited it was, at least for Unity. And it was growing less and less popular regarding use case anyway. Yeah, fighting bottlenecks is gonna be a challenge up ahead. It's not a challenge right now because the game is currently very simplistic. But I do have to watch the profiler and make sure that performance is still fine. These enemies are unusually tough. Good God. Potion of disbelief resists magic onset. Okay. Cool. But yeah. I'm not gonna snub third-party assets and things like that. I just want to make them my own. Where am I going? Can I pin that? That did nothing. They did say, going back to this, Bethesda did say that, or was it the other guys? I don't remember. One of them said that they did add some QOL from Skyrim into this. I don't know if it's from the waypoint standpoint or from just the bars. The punished. Yoink. Ew. Vile. What's this? Oh, that's a portal. I completely forgot. And then... Wait, no, I need to be in there. Wait, so did it take me to a different level in the tower? It took me upper. Oh, got it. So I need to go up. Yeah, they said they did QOL, and that's one of the things I like about remakes and remasters is if you've never played the original, then it helps fight what I like to lovingly refer to as old game syndrome, in which the way a game is, being a product of its time, is kind of working against the enjoyment factor in small, meaningless degrees. Like, it's not enough to stop you from wanting to play the game, it's just noticeable, like, how different later titles are. Ooh. To the point where it's like, if a game plays better from a later entry, then you feel kind of spoiled by how much greater it is. Like, for example, I can't bring myself to do a full playthrough of Super Metroid yet, because the movement and gravity for, like, Fusion and Zero Mission, feel just so much better. But maybe I'll do, Roke. What is that? Oh. Maybe I'll do a playthrough of those at some point. After all, I did play Fusion and Zero Mission in a single stream. Alright, need a heal. This version of Oblivion is very Skyrim-esque. The original, the animations are a lot stiffer, and people have said that the gameplay feels kinda different. But yeah, it's very Skyrim right now. Like, I'm 90% sure these health, magicka, and fatigue bars are in a different location. Like, I think they were at the bottom left originally. Next stream, I might actually move my avatar to the bottom left. Because I'm currently blocking my weapon and my health. Or my spell right now. Actually, I could do that right now. Give me a sec. Boop. It moves! Okay. What do we got? I'm gonna have to start using these spell scrolls. Where are the other corpses? Now I'm a little too big. Boop. Boop. There we go. Don't want to take up too much screen real estate. But yeah, as the title says, this is my first time playing Oblivion. Originally, I was saving it for like a later thing. Like, if... Ooh, electrifying touch. I think I already have that, actually. Yeah, I was saving the original for a later stream where, like, if more people, for whatever reason, would be interested in watching this, ooh, then it would be like a shared experience. But I saw the trailer, and it just looks so good. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get it, I'm just gonna play it, because I've been putting it off for, like, far too long. I've actually been putting off a lot of other games, too. Cool. Good God, what a mess. Ugh. Yeah, I've been putting off some other games too. I still have yet to continue my Yakuza 0 playthrough, but I'm gonna finish that at some point. I have Undertale at the ready for whenever enough people are gathered in one place to share in the experience. I know nothing about this game except there are funny skeletons and good music.
You close the gate.
And multiple endings, apparently.
This is our chance to launch a counterattack.
My God, the rain's making him all smooth.
You've got far more combat experience than these men. Are you able to join us now? I can wait, but not for long. We've got to move quickly before they have a chance to barricade the city gate.
I will make him... I'll make him wait for now. Because we are ending it here for tonight. So, with that said... What was I saying? I don't even remember. Save game.
to rescue the survivors.
And then update the quick save. Alrighty. And then go to main menu. Yeah. I have Undertale sitting on the back burner. I don't know much about it, but I know that whenever I stream it, it has the possibility of being one of the best experiences ever because a lot of people love the thing. Though there is still a chance it might end up being like the Pizza Tower stuff. With like sugary spire and whatnot. You know, it's one of those games where it's like people don't just like the game, they love the game. So, I heard it's good, despite the memes. And even on the meme, like, here's the thing, I'm sure you already know. A lot of people know that, like, it's impossible to live on the internet and stream or play games or watch streams without hearing about Undertale. I am mostly spoiler-free. All I know is there are multiple endings. And, again, funny skeletons and good music. And memes, lots of memes. So, that's actually going to be pretty fun whenever I do that. But, I want it to be an experience, not just for the content, but, like, I want there to be, like, people to assist with, like, finding cool stuff I would probably be a little too silly to find on my own. Kinda like backseating, but instead of being, like, annoying, it would just be, you know, just helping, like, just find stuff, you know? And it's the same for Deltarune. I don't know anything about Deltarune except that it's a different kind of story-ish thing. And that it has 2 chapters right now, with the other 2 coming out when the Switch does. Or Switch 2 does, so. But anyway, I've been meandering with my words enough. Thank you for coming around again. I don't know if or when I'm gonna stream this specifically again, because this is one of those games that's like endless. Maybe I'll use it for filler if I want to stream but don't know what to stream. Because everyone and their mother's going to be playing this. And I don't doubt that they're going to put forth some patches that'll fix some things. I've been seeing frame rate issues, but I don't think that's a game thing. 2 playthroughs of Under... Okay, let me ask this really quick. Is it a long game? Like, not specific how many hours, but like, would you say it's like... If you have an estimate, how many streams do you think it would take to finish Undertale? If you don't have an idea, that's fine. I'm not, like, gonna cancel the idea because of length. Because, honestly, I don't know if it's a long game or not. I mean, it's a relatively low-priced game compared to other indie titles I've seen. And that usually equates to lower gameplay time. But, I don't know. I just think that these longer games tend to kind of be harder to keep track of when it comes to like doing a series type thing. And since I don't really have a following, you know, I don't have anyone begging to do specific games. So I keep forgetting. 1 to 4, got it. Okay. I mean, I'd probably still do like... I'd probably make longer streams of those, maybe. I mean, it is a game that I could use as an excuse to do some funny voice acting in. But, yeah. I'll look forward to that. Each stream goes a couple hours. Yeah, that sounds fair. I used to do... You already know. I used to do super long streams. But these days I'm trying to do less than 3-hour streams. I may shift gears to doing like at maximum an hour and a half moving forward, because my availability on streaming has shifted. It's external busyness around me that's making it more difficult. But, yeah, that'll be a fun stream. I did say I was going to stream Celeste at one point, but that's officially been backburnered because of, other stuff. between some other stuff I wanted to plan to do, like for example this, and then I've been playing a lot of Split Fiction with my sister on her channel, which is taking so long to edit, to do supercuts for those streams. But they're not my streams, so I don't have them on this channel. Good God. That's like hours of content. Oh, I'm gonna die. Anyway, thank you for the conversation. I don't know what my next stream's gonna be, or when. But I do know that eventually I'm gonna be doing another collab with my sister on Split Fiction again. I have the VODs channel set up on my official YouTube channel. So those streams are actually going to be listed as supercuts on that channel. But only the first one is up right now. I'm working on editing parts 2 through 4, but it's just hours of footage and it's killing my brain. So anyway, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you another time. Bye-bye. Legend speaks of a man whose chin was sharper than steel, whose nose was longer than the longest nights. He is Gethric the Gaunt, and he is the stupidest man I've ever seen in my life. Good night, see you in the next one.